Yes, you know it. 5, count them, 5 wins in a row for your boys, your team, the Montreal Canadiens. I'm your boy. It's Mikey, and we're geared up for another fresh week. Playoffs are coming, so let's get this Monday's episode going. Go Habs, go! Go Habs, go! Go Habs, go! Go Habs, go! Block shot here, save here, save here. It was friggin' great. Jakub Dobes, first star, baby.
That first line, so hot right now.
Dobie. Just 9 games left for the Montreal Canadiens, and baby, it's time to roll up our sleeves. East Coast Sports, it's a brand new week. Welcome to Monday with your boy Mikey. Big win for the Habs and Dobie. First star of the night again, Jakub Dobes. This goaltender is hot, like hot. His save percentage over the last 7 or 8 games is through the roof. And this is just what the doctor ordered for the Montreal Canadiens. You know, we like us some goalies, eh? We like us some goalies. Big performances from both him and Jacob Fowler. We'll get to the full Habs coverage in just a few. Plus, season winding down. So I'm talking about who the Habs MVP is. And we're going to start with 3 nominees, and we'll get to that in just a few. But elsewhere in the NHL, Bruce Cassidy of the Vegas Golden Knights is gone. Just 9-10 games left for Vegas, and they've had enough. John Tortorella is in now. Torts is back in the NHL, baby, and he's ready to fire it up. You think I'd fire it up on the East Coast? Torts is going to the West Coast, and he's ready to make some noise. Does that make a difference for Connor McDavid and the Edmonton Oilers? I had to rep a little Edmonton love today just because I wanted to show the West Side who the real team in the West is. And once Leon Draisaitl gets back, once McDavid gets cooking, they might go all the way to the Cup Finals once again. Whew. I'm not 100% sure on it. I'm guessing we'll be talking a lot about that in the next few weeks because the season is winding down. Montreal Canadiens, oh boy, what a win last night. 5 wins in a row for your boys. That first line was smoking once again. Nick Suzuki, 2 goals, 1 assist. Cole Caufield hits the net again. Now, Cole Caufield, can he do it? Can he be the first Hab since Stéphane Richer to score 50 goals for the Montreal Canadiens? I think so. Cole right now is sitting at 46 goals. He is on a heater, boys. And with 9 games left, just 4 goals to get to that 50 mark, I think it's okay, considering he's got 2 Saturdays left in the books. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what's going to happen on those days. More and more about the Habs in just a few. Last night's games of relevance. Wow, what a comeback for the Boston Bruins. Speaking of hot teams in the league, now Montreal sits actually, it's so tight, it's hard to actually kind of think about this. Montreal sits with the 6th best record in the NHL. Guess who's the 7th? Right behind them. The Boston Bruins. And Boston has been hot since the Olympic break, down 3-0 to Columbus. Columbus, oh man, we got this. We're back. Wrong. Boston, boom. 3 straight goals in the third period to win it in a shootout. Huge 2 points for them. Tampa won as well in the division, and pretty much that was it for the Atlantic Division. Buffalo did not play, so what does that mean, folks? Well, we have a new leader on top of the Atlantic, and it's no longer the Buffalo Sabres. The Tampa Bay Lightning are first place in the Atlantic this morning. Buffalo second, Montreal third. So if it started today, Montreal would be playing Buffalo in the first round. I'm telling you, everybody's like, oh, Buffalo. I give 2 damns about Buffalo. I would rather play Buffalo than the Tampa Bay Lightnings. Tell me I'm wrong. Write in the comments below. Unlike it. I don't know. If you think I'm wrong, tell me. But I would like to face a team that hasn't been to the playoffs in 15 years over a team that's got 2 or 3 cups in the last 15 years. Give me a break. We might have lost some brain cells over the years, but we ain't that dumb, folks. All right, tonight in the NHL, it's Monday night, and it's an unusually busy schedule for a Monday night. As for the Eastern Conference playoff race, really only one game of importance. It's Sidney Crosby and the Pittsburgh Penguins in Long Island to face Matthew Schaefer and the New York Islanders. Crosby always steps his game up against the Islanders, and that rookie sensation, Matthew Schaefer, so silky, so smooth. Let's see what he can do tonight against the Penguins. Elsewhere, it's Calgary at Colorado, Vancouver at Vegas. Torts is behind the bench. He gets his first game as a coach of the Vegas Golden Knights tonight. Toronto's at Anaheim, and St. Louis is at San Jose. Coming up this week, Habs, another busy week. 4 straight games for the Habitants, including 3 straight on the road. One big one to circle. Tomorrow night in Tampa Bay. Woo! That's going to be a big one. We're going to be jacked up for that, and we will jump right into that tomorrow. I do promise just a little bit. All right, let's get to these award nominees, let's call them. 9 games left in the season, so we're going to spend the next 9 games talking about some of the most important people so far to the Montreal Canadiens, and just before the playoffs, I will let you know who I pick for my awards on the season. Habs MVP. You've heard a lot of people talk about it. A lot of people have different opinions on who this actually could be. So I'm going to break it down to the 3 most important people of our team. Number 1, the captain, Nick Suzuki. This guy is a stud, and he goes like this. Every year, he gets better and better and better. He had 2 goals and an assist last night. Now sits at 91 points on the year. 9 games, 9 points left to hit that century mark since the first Habs, since Mats Naslund, and I do believe Nicky Boy will do it. Here's what I like about Suzuki. Suzuki has a plus 32 on the year. Suzuki is going to be a favorite to win the Selke Trophy now that Andrei Barkov missed the entire year for the Florida Panthers. So look for Nick Suzuki to get some very, very high consideration for that Selke Award. Nick, probably the front runner for our MVP. What about Cole Hudson? Come on, Mikey. Cole Caufield. The guy scores so many goals. I say his name so much, I'm already messing it up. Cole last night scored his 46th of the year, sits with 79 points. But again, this first line plays defense. Cole sits at a plus 26. Him and Nicky, they're a plus 58 combined. Look around the league. Not too many first lines have a plus minus like that. Oh, Mikey, plus minus is irrelevant. Then why do they keep it? Come on. Last but certainly not least, second-year defenseman Lane Hutson. Since Lane Hutson's came on our team, we have skyrocketed to the top of the standings. This guy is a player. He's feisty. He can pass the puck. He can shoot the puck. He can do everything. Yeah, he's a tad bit small, but listen to this one. Back to the plus minus. Lane sits at a plus 32. These Habs are for real. Think of all the goals they've gave up this year, and think of that stat being so impressive. All right, Nick Suzuki, Cole Caufield, Lane Hutson. Those are my 3 nominees for the Habs MVP. Drop your comments in the comment section below. Let me know who you're thinking. I know a lot of you are thinking more like Nick and Cole, but don't forget about our boy Lane. That guy's a point of player. His whole career, he's going to do nothing but set records. Setting records is what we did last night, baby. All we do is win. Bets were rolling in. It was and the account is up to like $30, baby. We are on the east side. Yeah. All right. Tonight's bets. I got a little 4-game parlay. Not too much going on with the Habs tonight. So what I'm going to do, is just mix a little match of everybody around the league. Mark these on your favorite betting app. New York Islanders to win. Colorado Avalanche to win. Vegas Golden Knights to win. Anaheim Mighty Ducks to win. That 4-game parlay will pay you about $10 to $12, depending on which site you're on. But that is not the only one I'm going to leave you with today. Of course, I've got some crazy, safe, unrealistic, I don't know what to call it. Let's just call this one of Mikey's specials. New York Islanders versus Pittsburgh tonight, and we're going right to that game, and we're talking about the Rookie of the Year nominee, Matthew Schaefer. Schaefer, mark this down, 5 shots on goal. He did it last game, so don't tell me he can't do it. Schaefer, 2 points. He does it every second game. Don't tell me he can't do it. And Sidney Crosby with 2 points. Put them all in a blender. Zing, 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 zing. $2 will pay you over 100, baby. And that's how we do it here on the East Side. All right. I didn't even write no paper today. It's Christmas. Let it rain, baby. Let it rain. Big game for the Habs tomorrow. We'll be jacked up tomorrow. Have yourselves a great Monday. Keep fit, have fun, and adios, amigos.